Los Angeles is burning, yearning for rain. She's turning her back so we won't do it again. She's finding her way back to the shoreline. And sure, lying there and taking it is something she's done so many years before. She's not faking it anymore. The reason she's starting new is because you can't. Bet you don't know. The fire sings a song. And if you sing it all together, it won't go on too long. So why don't you stand together now that your hope's gone? Better weather is coming, but why are your throats gone? On and on you speak of praying to the land, and now it's sweeping you off your feet. Hope you can stand on burnt ashes. A passion of the land on fire. She stands here. She begs for you to hear her desires, and she's sweeping through. Yes, the land is on fire, she's burning, and you understand all your earnings could have gone back to restoring the land, but what you're learning is that everything you ever thought was in the palm of your hand has now turned to ash. You can't get it back. And don't think that it's lack and destruction that got you here. You had clear instructions, you know, every year. You could have just sunk your feet into the earth and said, I love you, dear. But instead, you worked and worked and worked, and you birthed things out of fear. What if you had gratitude first for the land that's been holding you so close, so dear? But she's roasting you now, 'cause you can't hear how funny she is, how loud she is. Put her on stage, dear. When is the earth gonna have her big break? When are we gonna put her first? Why do we make this mistake over and over again till she scorches us and leaves destruction in her wake? She's been instructing us. How much will it take for you to finally trust in us? The power of us, the power of you coming together in community and trusting. She's done with your magical, mystical name. She's done. She wants you to sit and burn for this. What magic is in bliss when you let this all burn over flames by any other name is still hot and bothered. I am impossible, impeccable bliss, and I'm ready. I'm steady, and I'm gonna hold you to this. Get ready. It ain't over till the life in you sings. Get ready. Pouring over is the light that flame brings. If you destroy your land, guess what? She sings. She rings out all that was meant to die. And new life she will bring. And you will cry. And may the flames be washed by the waters from your eyes. Because you are daughters and sons and children of the Most High. Fill in the gaps. Look at your lack. Look at your last relationship and tell me, why'd you hold back? Why are you afraid of love? Why are you afraid to sit and stare up above until you understand no one cares? And that's why this is up in smoke. Send your prayers, but all we're doing is choking. Because she's devouring herself. Towering over her like everyone else is ominous intentions that are all connected to self. What an invention. Hollywood helped. And now should I mention, come home to yourself. because the land isn't promised. And if I'm honest, I'm standing in the flames. Recording this from someone who's willing to do the same, to burn everything that I have ever felt blowing up in my veins in order to start anew. A dream I had once of sitting in the burning ashes, embers, grinning, saying, "Did you understand that she can end her just as fast as we can? She understands this is the way we pass time. We burn the land and then it restores itself in time." Exploring the ways that you listen for the sound of dimes instead of the sound of children, and you wonder why no one's having a good time. Ignorant. Get your ear to the ground. Ignorant. You can't even hear the sound of your mother, your land, because you're too worried about your brothers and if they understand what you're saying. You're too worried about your lovers and if you're gonna marry them, or you're just praying for someone who looks like you outside of yourself, that you can love yourself back home to you. You lost your throne when you gave it away to the ego you own, and today is the day you watch your home go up in flames. Well, what are you gonna say? You gonna sit back and stay tame, or you finally gonna pray? May you be protected. May your waters fall. May you elect someone to lead yourself. May you all heed the call. May you see yourself as that land up in flames, irritated, can't stand you. May you see you're the same as the land you stand before, billowing smoke up. And may you realize your body is also quite stuck. May you open your real eyes and realize you have been in the muck. Sense yourself. Use the brains in your head and let your heart lead, my friend. Let yourself bleed this anger that has caused this land to end. She's been in danger because you're stewarding yourself. Grab her hand. She doesn't care about wealth. She listens to your feet dancing. May you come home to yourself. May you realize you've been enchanting something else. Dancing someone else's song. Spitting someone else's words. You've been doing it all wrong, thank God. And now you heard someone. Isn't that odd? Inspired by somebody who's 5,000 miles away from the fire, drenched in rain. But I got the same thing flowing through my veins. I'm angry. And I'm sick and tired of people thriving on other people's shame. I'm angry. But I've burned my body and I've stood in the flames. And I'm good. When my whole life burns down, I'm good. I don't believe in hurting another. I stand for life. So grab your nearest sister and brother. Hug them dear. Come together. Let your voices run clear. You have a choice. Eat, drink, be merry, pray, think about what you can carry to the edge of the water, where the flames will stop. Make an offering. Let her come on top. She's offered you so much, and now everything you can touch is up in smoke. You think this is such an abundant land. What a joke. You are the abundance. She asked to steward her, to protect her. And the next time you step foot on the earth, you better be crying. You better be praying. You better be minding your business. You better be staying open. Stay alert. Stay awake. I know it hurts. but I hope it shakes you back down to earth. This entire town has been robbed since birth. The city of angels, but they are lost. So come on in. You know the cost. A dream to see yourself on the silver screen, but now all you see is silver smoke. Have a drink, sit down, tell a joke, get together. You can't think your way out of this one, but you're better together. So thine will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. Well, look at our mama. She's angry, she's inflamed, and she's bringing the drama. Is the night bright enough for you? Over your head is alchemy. Over your head in the skies as far as the eyes can see is alchemy. She breathes her breath into her flames. They grow, they destroy. And God, I hope you do the same. May you breathe into your anger. May you feel it in your veins. May you stand there no stranger to the feeling that it brings. Healing is not kind. Healing sometimes requires us to burn down our mind and rebuild it from nothing. Isn't that something we find out? Look up. It is not to toy with this land, so listen. You go out and you give someone a hand. You speak to your neighbor and you say, I know nothing stands here. We have no savior. I guess it's just you and me, dear. So lay your head to rest, knowing that you have done your best. This is no longer a test. How strong is your root system? Can you feed each other? How strong is the youth? Are they just staring at another screen? Or are they carrying part of the burden? Have you raised a teen who understands that this version of life is not to be sacrificed, not to be whittled away to, oh yes, you look nice today? Think twice before you take anything away from the bright lights in your city. Let them be so damn pretty. All eyes on them, but let them speak. The leaders of today are not for the weak. They are for the strong. And it is with our song collectively that we will learn what we've known all along. I dream of the day we don't have flames. I dream of the day that we feel the same thing as the earth. And when something's in the way and she needs to burst, her flames get pushed down to the blood of the earth. She doesn't have to sound the alarms. She doesn't have to blow smoke everywhere. She's disarmed because she's taken care of. Her trees remain the root system like armor. Help her flow. The water like veins, they know where to go. But we destroyed her land and we built a show. Burdened by the silt, nothing can grow. She's spilt over, the fires to the edge, right up to the water, right on the ledge. And she offers us a lesson. Will you protect the only invention that I have left? The life. Will you protect life? Or do I have to remind you as I blow this whole thing up, look at the light in the sky, look at the smoke up above. I could lie to you and say I'm sorry, but I'm not. And if the hardest thing you do today is realize that you've got to pray, Put your hands on the land and don't go another day without trying to listen. And this entire speech has been written through me because I let the earth teach. I let her speak through me in order to reach anybody who might be in a situation so gloomy. I will preach to a nation of one, me. And if this touches you, well then great. I hope that a seed was planted, and not one of hate, but one of protecting our planet before it's too late. So I stand here before you, and I eat off of the same plate that I'm feeding you. So don't be late. Our mother needs you.